Hi ladies, and welcome to my YouTube page. I am Mira and I'm so excited to be making my first video. So this video is just gonna be a get to know me. I'm gonna let you guys all up in my business so we can be here when we get into that content later, and we can be besties for the resties, so stay tuned. Let's start with undergrad. I went to the illustrious North Carolina Central University and studied history, and although I loved history and I love learning about my culture and the world around me, I did not know what I necessarily wanted to do with my degree when I was finished. So in the midst of this, I was working at the airport, like cleaning planes and doing security checks on them. And this gave me free flight benefits. So I'm like, okay, as it's getting close to the end of my senior year, I'm like, how can I still keep flying for free but make a career out of it? Flight attendant. So I did what I needed to do, and right after I graduated, I got a job as a flight attendant. I loved my career so much because it was not hard work. I knew for a fact I never wanted to do any sort of hard labor, but it was not hard work. I got to wear a cute outfit. I was traveling all the time. I got to give my friends and family benefits too. So I loved it. As I got older, I started thinking about my future, having children, getting married, things of that nature, and I discovered femininity here on YouTube. This was around 2018. So I would say maybe almost a year into my journey, I got on some dating apps, and the last of them being Tinder. I do not recommend Tinder for you ladies unless your vetting skills are on 1000, which mine definitely were, because like I said, I had been on my femininity journey for about a year now, so I knew exactly what I was and wasn't looking for. So I met my husband there, and he basically knew what he was doing, y'all. He swept me off my feet. We dated for, I would say, I think 9 months before he proposed. A few months into our relationship, the pandemic started, so I took the leave from work that they offered because I just could not do it, y'all. After my leave was up, I went back and I tried to fly, and it was horrible between the passengers and anxiety from catching COVID, staying in different places and coming in contact with so many people. My husband was just like, well, don't go back. So I did it. So I was a stay-at-home girlfriend slash fiance for a little while, and then fast forward and we got married in September of 2021. At the time we were both 29, so we were ready to have children like ASAP. So that's exactly what happened. I got pregnant on my honeymoon, which was in Italy, and 9 months later came our baby boy. My pregnancy was a very nice one. All the bad pregnancy symptoms like throwing up, your nose spreading, feet swelling, I didn't really experience any of that. The only thing I had really was like acid reflux at night, but other than that, it was a very good pregnancy. My delivery itself was not hard at all because I barely felt anything. Like between the epidural and the contractions prior to, they weren't that bad, and I had an epidural, so I didn't really feel anything. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But what had me stressed was the fact that I delivered the same week that we closed on our house. I told my husband that when we have children, we need to have our own house. I don't want to bring my baby back to an apartment with people, you know, stomping over our heads, and he wouldn't have his own backyard. So my husband did come through, but we closed the same week I gave birth, and I ended up being so stressed that I lost my breast milk. So do not recommend that. Now we're all caught up, and I am just a stay-at-home wife, and I am enjoying this life as a housewife, taking care of my baby and my husband, and finding things and hobbies that interest me. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Would you guys prefer a video on dating and dating apps or femininity? Let me know in the comments below.